Good morning, Rosebud's World. It is story time with your girl, Rosebud. Yes, I got a story for y'all today. Number one, please excuse the background if you hear a fur baby making noise. She's playing with her toys. Two, my story is not to. It's not for sympathy. It's not to belittle anyone. My mom. You will know where I'm going with this story at the end, but this is my journey, my story, my truth. First of all, today is January the 23rd, 2026. Currently in Illinois, it is -9 degrees. Cold and motherfucker out there. I'm sharing a story. I don't even know if I told my children this story. But I'm taking y'all back to when I was at least 7 or 8 years old. So we talking about 1977, 1978. Oh, Lord, it makes it seem like I'm so old. I am currently 54. I will be 55 in less than a month. But this been on my mind, and I just wanted to share this with you guys. It was my childhood. It's my childhood story. And it's about not having heat in a dead winter or middle of the winter. Okay, you guys, don't quote me, but I think it was in the 80s that they passed a law that you cannot turn people electricity heat off or whatever in the winter, and then then it has to be a certain degrees outside also. So I'm taking y'all back to 77, 78. At the time, it was just me and my older brother. We are 2 years apart, and my mom. My dad, my mom, and my mom was separated. But anyway, my mother had a home, always had a house. And I just remember it being very, very cold in the house. And me and my brother's bedroom was upstairs. And there was a third bedroom downstairs, which was my mother's bedroom. So it was so cold in the house. You can do like this and see your breath. Also, you can see, I saw an icicle forming from the faucet in the kitchen. And I just remember my mom taking me and my brother. Like I said, I had to be like 7 or 8. So he was like 9 or 10. And we went into her room downstairs. And I slept with my mom. And my brother had like an army cot. I think it was my dad's. And he slept on that. And we watched TV, had pizza. We had an electric heater, and my mom barricaded the door. She didn't have a closed door. She had a sliding door. Her room had sliding doors. So she barricaded that with like a thick blanket comforter. Now, as a kid, we like, shoot, we cool. We all down here. We watch TV. We eating pizza. We got all our stuff we need. But when you had to go to the bathroom, oh my God. My mother told me she remembered me whining or crying, talking about, oh, the toilet seat is cold. I don't want to sit on it. My mother's like, you better hurry up. You better hurry up, use the washroom and get your ass back and come back downstairs. So, yeah, when I think back, I wonder, like, not why my mama just didn't take us or we go to my grandmother's house, her mother, that only lived blocks away. But now I'm thinking that pride didn't want my grandmother to know that her shit was shut off. Because everybody like, what, me and my kids not finna do this. We're gonna go. My mother stuck it out. My mother stuck it out. And yes, my mother was a government employee. She was she worked for the post office. Yes, don't get on here trashing my mom. Cause I look at now as an adult, I guess my mom was just, maybe she could have been embarrassed. She didn't want my grandmother to know that her shit was shut off. She probably didn't want to hear her from my grandmother, and she just said she gonna do what she got to do, and she gonna stick it out. So I'm not on here bashing my mom. I'm just telling my childhood memory. I don't know how long we stayed like that. I don't, like how long we stayed in the house without heat, but I know it wasn't a long time at all. And then back in the day, you had them rules. What goes on in my house stays in my house. Don't be going on popping you down gum. She probably knocked the shit out of me right now if she was alive for telling a story. But I was just sharing that, a childhood memory. But my thing is, and I taught my children, something wrong, speak, tell. And I know they're going to tell me what the fuck they want me to know. They ain't going to tell me every goddamn thing. I get that. But if you need help, ask. Or what, you're going to stick it out and you're going to do what you got to do to get out your situation. She hears the damn dog next door. So now I know they can't turn you off like that. Like, say now, if I owe my bill, they can't turn me off. But I think it has to be below 32 degrees, and they cannot. It's not like it was in the 70s. So that's one of my childhood memories that sticks out. You remember, you got stories or whatever, or things that happen in your life that really sticks out. And I was just thinking about that, I guess because it's cold, real cold out and everything. And yeah, my childhood memory, right? All right, Rosebud's World. I just want to share my story time with you guys of me living with no heat in the winter. Like I said, it was not for a long period of time. But I don't remember how long. It could have been just a day or two. I don't know. Now I just got to deal with it. I hope my mom don't reach down from heaven and knock the shit.
High volume. Am I really that?